Hi everyone, we are the MIE organized by Data and Insights Network, and I'm here with Xabier Palacio from ESOMAR Intelligence Unit. Xabier, thanks for being here, and I know you just presented a brilliant keynote today. Is there any takeaway, any key points that you would like to share with us today?
Certainly. Well, thanks. First of all, thanks for having me. This is it is a great opportunity to be here at the MIE and get to know. Definitely, like what I think is one of the most important events here in the Netherlands for the insights industry. And indeed, I will be at least having a chat with the keynote speaker that will close this event for this first day. And it's actually quite an interesting subject that he's going to be talking about. So his name is Matt Roberts. He works for the Formula E organization, and he's going to talk about how they leverage and how they utilize insights in order to learn everything from what the audience wants, where the best tracks should be run, how basically insights is helping them craft and advance this. Maybe nascent is not the right word, but definitely this evolving sport. And not only that, but how he is seeing the insights activity moving from a purely, descriptive role to a more, forecasting role, and how it is aiding the strategy of Formula E as well. That coincidentally, that is something that I've been talking about as well in my presentation this morning, on how insights actually could be leveraged to guide those clients into a future which is more and more uncertain over time.
And I remember a previous presentation at IEX in Amsterdam. Is there any commonalities between these two presentations? Is there a fil rouge, a story that we can these two presentations are in common?
Yes. So at the end of the day, what I'm doing is drawing from the different publications, studies, rankings, articles, etc. That we publish at ESOMAR, and extract one of the many lines of thought that we could that they are actually pointing at. I could be talking about the decentralization of insights. I could be talking about the internalization of insights, or anything else. In this case, what I think was appropriate for these events was to delve in this idea of how the collection of data is having a lesser impact on the final invoice for market research agencies, and how instead to keep a proper level of turnover and a thick enough invoice, if you wish, how they should leverage on all this idea of the consultancy part, the reporting part, and the idea of the advisory role of the insights. That is definitely the common idea that we've been having in these two events.
And is there any key point, any takeaway that you wish your viewers took home today from your presentation?
Yeah. So what I think what I hope I conveyed successfully was this idea that because the world is changing, the way pure market research used to be delivered in the past is simply not appropriate today. It worked fantastically well, and it saw the industry grow between, as I presented today, between 1990 and 2005, over plus three times. However, nowadays, that role needs to go beyond what it used to do in the past. That is definitely the one key takeaway that I hope I could convey. And we will see if the reports and studies that we are going to continue to publish this year, if they support this idea still as they did last year.
Okay, so you're mentioning new reports and new studies. Is there any material that our viewers can consult today?
Definitely. So viewers can stay tuned for our upcoming release of at least two of our flagship studies. One is the Global Prices Study, which is basically a study on what research costs around the world. We are now in finalizing data collection. So if anyone is listening to this and wants to participate and therefore receive access to the report later on, they can contact us. But we are finalizing this, and we will see if some of the trends that we've discovered in the past, if they hold, such as the lower price for carrying out online projects, or the increasing cost of the human element. They could also be, on the lookout for our upcoming users and buyers study, which is again a questionnaire that we have published, or that we launched for the client side to see where they see the industry going, how are they internalizing insights, which problems they see, and what they wish to see in market research agencies, right, in their providers. So this is also a very interesting information, which is also collection is open still, and they should be looking for publication of at least these two in the upcoming weeks.
Correct. Thank you very much. What will be the next time we see you back on stage?
Well, we will see. I think
maybe ESOMAR Congress.
At least Congress. We will see. If not earlier. Definitely Congress in Amsterdam in the 11th of September.
Well, thanks a lot.